The Business Boost with Mike Anderson.
So joining us on the line today, we have CEO and founder of NSBC Africa, Mr. Mike Anderson. Mike, how are you doing today?
Great drive team, Damian, Lauri, wonderful to be back. All good. As I said, it feels like a Friday, doesn't it?
It does, hey? It does indeed. Thanks for being with us.
We absolutely love that. So really interesting topic today. We're talking about the business adversity and how it's inevitable, and accept that from the outset, there are key advice and insights into facing this overcoming adversity.
So Mike, could you share with us just a few tips that can make a difference in dealing with both business-related as well as life-related adversities?
Yeah, drive team, it's such a big issue, adversity in business, and it's important always to touch on it now and again. And, anyone who's a successful entrepreneur will tell you that the skill of overcoming adversity is one that is learned early on. The good news, however, is that resilience can be learned. Once the skill becomes ingrained, there are numerous opportunities for the business owner to learn to struggle with adversity as something that is par for the course. So point one here, don't overthink. When faced with obstacles in business, make sure you don't drive yourself crazy from overthinking. Spending hours trying to work out a problem in your brain results in overload. Taking a break from deep thinking allows you to go even deeper if you can come back to it after taking a break from deep introspection. Focus on something else and come back to the issue later on. Taking time off can actually help when coming back to handle the problem. This allows your brain to refocus, just as restarting a computer. Once restarted, your focus can become clear and more effective. Now, point number two, this is hugely important, mentorships. Although it may seem that the problem you're facing is something that no one else has possibly experienced in the entire existence of humanity, the truth is that someone else has experienced something similar. To overcome adversity in business, finding someone who can act as a mentor can be enormously valuable. Whether paid for or not is little consequence, because when weighing the time spent overcoming business challenges versus the cost of hiring someone to help, it's worth that expense. Now, point number three, surround yourself with winners. Try to surround yourself with people who are better than you at certain aspects of your business so that you can learn from them. It's often a good idea to hire employees that possess knowledge in areas that you may feel weakest in. This strengthens the organization, adding additional expertise that can set the company apart from its competitors. Now, point number four here, tip number four. Don't go into isolation. It's common for humans to isolate themselves from others when they are trying to overcome adversity. This is counterproductive. However, you might think that you don't want to bother others with your problems. You might believe that others may not understand what you're going through. In truth, isolating is the worst thing you can possibly do. The skill of developing business resilience can be best accelerated through connecting with others. Then point number four, tip number five, my apologies. Think of business resilience as a video game. This is interesting. Looking at things in a different way can often shed light on what seems like an insurmountable obstacle. Starting up and creating a business is just like becoming the main character in a video game. There are challenges at every level. Once you beat the challenge on the first level, there will come a greater challenge on the next level that you must conquer. But the great thing about this experience is that, again, just like in a video game, your powers increase with each level conquered. You become stronger and wiser with each challenge you overcome.
I love that analogy. It really, really rings true. But now, obviously, putting oneself out there, you need to have some thick skin. So can you talk to us about how you can develop business resilience?
Here again, important, Lauri. Thank you for that. The downside is that the challenges never, ever end. However, it does get easier over time. Through this trial by fire, you become more adept to handling the challenges with each level conquered. Understanding this form from the beginning, you are never blindsided because you realize that running a business will invariably be full of challenges, and you welcome it on certain level to test your mettle, of course. This is why becoming an entrepreneur is not for everyone. As I've always said, the honeymoon is over quite quickly. It's not safe and secure and 9 to 5 every day. You have to do what must be done as long as it takes, but the rewards are tremendous. 62% achieved billionaire status by building their own businesses through entrepreneurship. But whether you achieve billionaire, millionaire, or like most middle-class status, the final level in a video game is one to look forward to. When you've finally beaten the game and you can try your hand at different game, retirement, golf, traveling, etc.
Mike, thank you for your insights as always. We do appreciate it. If people want to go and connect with you, how can we do so? What are the best platforms to do so?
Jamie, the best is always our website, www.nsbc.africa. Browse through there, see all what we do, become part of us. And of course, we'd love that. And my final word to all the listeners, happy Heritage Day tomorrow. Have some fun, have a braai with the family. And of course, always great talking to you guys, Damian and Lauri.
Thanks so much, Mike. And the same wishes to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Take good care.
Your Drive with Lauri and Damian on Mix 93.8.